All right, Shane, we want to talk about the Gain Hotel Loyalty Professional Service Pack. Let's start off with what problem are you trying to solve?
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Basically, over the years, having worked with several hotel groups around the world, I found kind of they had all things a lot in common, and really the fundamental problem is just to give them a baseline of their existing guest data before they make important decisions around building loyalty or personalization programs for hotels.
So, how would you describe your offering?
Yeah, so it's really like about a 4 or 5 step process. I like to interview the hotel. I like to understand kind of the hotel's goals because there's different types of programs that they might have in mind, whether it's repeat guests, drive guest revenue, all the above, need periods, that kind of thing. So it's really good to understand the hotel. It's obviously even better if I could step foot in the hotel because I'll walk the place and find out like just how good the hotel is at collecting guest data or what their processes are for that. So I can kind of understand how they think of the guest now. I'll start to talk to them about how they collect existing data. So all the touch points, whether it's front desk, whether it's online in the booking process, their website, any kind of place around the hotel where they'll collect guest data. I'll kind of try to understand that and where they can maximize that because, like, in order to understand existing guest behavior, that data sets are really important. Um, then I'll I'll go back to the lab, so to speak, and I'll crunch and analyze all of the data. Uh, and I'll present recommendations for what they can do for building a program. If hotels already have a program, I could use this basically the same process to audit and make recommendations to the program to drive success. Ultimately, want to have happy guests, create high guest satisfaction, which turns out to a high bottom line for the hotel.
So, who's this for?
Yeah, it can be molded for really any kind of hotel or hotel group, anywhere from an independent hotel resort that wants to dabble into loyalty and might not think it's for them just because they have an independent resort. So I can give them strategies for that. Uh, Also, kind of mid-scale brands have been really successful with this process, either regionalized brands like in just a certain region of the world, like uh, that, or if they might have hotels worldwide, we kind of adapt different strategies for that because the way you design your program really matters, like the footprint that you have and the realistic repeat guest business that you can drive.
Why do you think this approach is different than what else is available out there?
Yeah, I found obviously I helped kind of build an out of the box loyalty platform while working for a couple different companies. And I think what's different is that the consultative approach that I can give and is somewhat different and it's not always offered by the vendors. So I really tied that together with started this process actually because I really wanted a lot of feedback into what I could put into the product. But then through that process, I kind of learned what's successful for hotels, what's not successful for hotels, and whatnot. So basically taking that experience and then going out just to work with hotels individually. I think it's different just because of the vast array of different experiences that I've had, not just in loyalty, but in CRM and marketing automation as a whole, because I think sometimes you want to combine all of it to come up with a successful program. Loyalty doesn't have to be just about points and redemption. It's again, it's really about driving the bottom line for the hotel, uh, spreading the word virally from existing guests that can be their brand ambassadors, that sort of thing.
Very good. Thank you for the explanation.
Yeah, no problem.